Hey, it's Genevieve over at Bergstrom Lexus in Appleton, and today I'm going to show you how to program a radio station into your new Lexus. Here we go. So it went to these new systems in about 2013 in most of the cars. So these are all going to be pretty similar in whatever vehicle you've got. So if you look up at the top of the screen here, kind of zoom in here a little bit better, you've got AM, the AM tab, FM tab, and satellite. So this just lets you know kind of which of the radios you're on, AM, FM, or satellite. So the black one is lit up, and so that tells me that I am on FM. So all of the information that shows up on this little screen right here is going to relate to FM. So if I turn this tuner and change the radio station, it's all going to be in FM. If I use these forward and backward buttons here for tracking, till I hear that little beep, it's going to be scanning in an FM. And I can switch it to AM by either hitting radio again, and if I keep hitting radio, it'll go from AM to FM to satellite and just kind of keep cycling through those. I can also use the mouse here and move the mouse up and click on one of these AM, FM, or satellite. So I am on FM right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to dial into a radio station that I want to program into one of those boxes on the left. So I'm using the tuner here, and I'm dialing into 101.1. Turn the volume up here so we can verify that it's actually a radio station that's coming in. So I'm on 101.1. So what I can do to make this in memory is I'm going to take my mouse that's over here, and I'm going to move it to box number 1, or whichever box you want to put it in. And I'm going to move my mouse over it, and then I'm going to hold the button down on the mouse, and I just keep holding it down until I hear that little beep, and now 101 just went into that box. Now I'm going to hit the track button again, and I'm just going to get another radio station to come in. So now 103.1 has came in, and I'm going to put that in box number 2. So I've moved my mouse down, just with my fingers here, just moving my mouse down, and then I'm just holding down on the mouse. And then that just made it go into box number 2. So then the cool thing about this is I can switch over to AM now. And notice when I switch to AM that my favorites stayed the same. So this is a list that is truly your favorites. It doesn't all have to be AM, doesn't all have to be FM. So now I'm on AM. So now the stuff that's going to show up in this right side of this box are all going to be for AM. So I can, again, dial in to get to AM channels if I know them, or I can use the track button. So I'm going to let this radio station come in, so 1050, and I'm just going to go down to box number 3, and I'm going to hold my mouse down. And now I've just programmed an AM station into box number 3. So that's how you get your favorites in. So then, I can click on this and it just jumped to FM. I can click on number 3, it just jumped to AM. I can also use the buttons on the steering wheel, these up and down arrow buttons. So now if I push the up arrow, now it's going to jump up to preset number 2. I push the up arrow, it's going to jump up to preset number 3. So the car will just jump from AM to FM to satellite, all on its own, depending on what the radio station is. So just wanted to make a little bit of a video about that, because sometimes that is kind of confusing, because this is the first time that Lexus has changed the radio system to something like this. If you guys got any questions, give me a call, email me, I'm happy to help.